This lecture is on the speed of gravity. I'm going to explain to you why the speed of gravity cannot be the same as the speed of light and why it must be infinite. Currently, scientists think that the speed of gravity is the same as the speed of light. There's been a number of experiments they've done, but I believe in every case they're measuring the energy moving through the gravitational system, not the gravity itself. There's been a number of things that have shown that gravity is instantaneous. First of all orbital calculations from the electron up to galaxy clusters must have no delays added. You have to assume that the speed of gravity is instantaneous. As soon as any delays are added, the orbital calculations immediately become off. Also, Tom Van Flandern, a personal friend of mine who died a number of years ago, specifically proved in his paper what the experiment shows on the speed of gravity, that the speed of gravity must be very fast. What he did was he measured two pulsars that were rotating around each other, and he measured gravitational events that were happening within each that were recognized by the other body. And he calculated that they must be exchanging information at least c times 10 to the 10th as a minimum speed for the speed of gravity. In electronic circuits, the potential difference is felt instantaneously when you turn on any circuit. At that point, the electrons flow at or near the speed of light. Under gravionics, the potential difference is felt through the connections of gravity that make up the electronic circuit. And so this potential is instantaneous. I was taught, though, in electronics that when you activate an antenna in an electrical system, that instead of, or what they said was that the wave would proceed out like this, but right in front of it would be a gravity wave proceeding at the speed of light. Well, again, since gravity is instantaneous, there can be no gravity wave at the speed of light. And so what I believe happens when you power up an antenna is that instantaneously gravions connect from that antenna to whatever other antennas there might be. So this might be the transmitting antenna, and it would generate a gravion that looked like that. And then you would have just the normal gravions of this antenna, and these would connect, and the signal then would pass between these. But the generation of these is instantaneous, both in the circuit itself and in the generation of electromagnetic waves. And I believe that the magnetic waves travel through a connection of gravity. Another thing is the second principle of gravionics is that any coordinate system must form itself faster than the fastest thing that moves through that coordinate system. Nature's coordinate system is our connections of gravity. And if you have light moving through it, the connections of gravity must reform fast enough that they can account for the motions of anything that moves through it. It would not allow the speed of gravity and the speed of light to be the same. And the final comment I'd like to make is I've written SETI a number of times and asked them why they would be looking for extraterrestrials at the speed of light when the speed of gravity is so much faster. They could get here apparently faster than the speed of light. So why would they ever be using the speed of light to communicate with anybody? It makes no sense to me, and I've notified them a number of times, but they apparently don't care. So the speed of gravity cannot be the same as the speed of light. It must be instantaneous. It's shown in every situation that we can measure or imagine. And it's also supported by the Urantia book, which says that it is infinite in speed. Thank you.